is Sharia Information Center. This is Sharia. Are you calling about how to apply for a passport?
Yeah, it is. I actually paid over $1,500 now to get my passport, and I just paid expedited fee, which was $60, and I also paid the regular fee. So now I have a receipt from the post office, and it cost $206 total. It's on your website, my passport thing, so it's not showing up in your system, and this is very simple. I paid it. I'm not a felon. I'm not a child molester. I'm not anything. I don't know why that everybody's telling me, no, don't do it, and they're talking about all these things that are neither here nor there. I don't know about this. What am I supposed to do? I just am calling, and you said your name is Sharia, like, that makes me think of the law, but, you know, it's like, well,
what? Do you have a travel date, correct?
I do. I could get the travel date very easy, but where I am at, I don't know where any of your offices are. I know where the federal government works at the post office, but I've called and I've talked and I've talked and I've talked and I've waited and I've waited and I've waited, and it seems that I'm a laughing stock. I don't know how to build a relationship with the company that is trying to discourage everything that is bringing intellectualism to the country and expanding our horizons, enlightening our people, and passing information on not only to your family but the children and making them brighter. I don't understand it.
So do you have a travel date?
See, that date is like, what do you mean? It said first.
Are you traveling on a certain date?
How can I travel, I can travel you can't travel out of the United States without a passport.
Correct. So you don't have a travel date then yet, correct?
It doesn't, yeah, but I don't know how that question is pertaining to, I would say that's pertinent for governmental employees.
It is important because it depends on how much time before your travel date. That's why I'm asking for the travel date, because I need to know how much time you have from this day on, and when did you apply?
I applied for it on the 21st is when I went to the post office and I finished the form. I turned the form into a female, and I think she's a very nice person, and I think they're all nice people. Every time I go there, the police show up, but I don't know about that. So, it's just that, I'm trying to do this democratically and civilly, but I just don't feel like stringing people along. I keep paying $200, $206. I paid $1,500 total now, and there hasn't.
Why would you've paid that much to apply?
I don't want to talk, there was something, I paid it, and then there was I feel like I feel like the government is fighting themselves.
So,
I feel like, and I think that, there's.
so you applied on the 29th of January, correct?
No, not on the 29th. It was on the 21st. I paid the money, but then the lady, she said that at 3:30, the truck was going out to apply for the passport. The truck went out, and I didn't see the address on the passport. I didn't see anything, but everything went out, and then it didn't, I don't know if it got to the destination or not. There's nothing after that.
What happens when you go into a post office? They are an acceptance facility, and they send the documentation to the processing center, to the Department of State processing center that makes the passport. If they gave you a tracking number, of which I believe they do, then you're to track it and see if it's gotten to its destination. And I don't know what address that they send it to.
She said it goes to Pennsylvania.
Okay, so they send it to Pennsylvania, and if she gave you a tracking number, you were to track it and see when it got to the facility.
I don't know the tracking number. Is it on the receipt? The bank account just reads card. I'm like, well, ComSec has it. Well, you guys have it. What is this? I feel like the government's fighting themselves. Like they're saying, no, you guys don't need to do that. Then it's a lack of intellectualism. So
you have to check with the post office about the tracking number, because they are the ones that give you that information. We don't have that information. We only have information once it gets to the processing center and gets into the computer. Then we have information about your application, but not all available information. We only have so much information that the Department of State gives us.
This is the thing. I feel like even sometimes, I like the police, but I feel like sometimes, you start doing this stuff abroad, and then they start wanting, they say, well, I can't do that. I want to knock you down a bit, or I want to.
I have no idea about what's going on with the police. You'd have to check that out.
I'm just telling you this whole ordeal. I've been talking. I waited for 15 minutes, and we've been talking now for 9 minutes. I called first time, and it was shut off. But it's like, well.
Have you checked to see if it's in our system?
What system is that? The online portal?
System is. Yeah, did you go online at travel.state.gov to see if and check the status?
There's been over, I'd say there's been over 15 hours of not dialogue presented, but.
Well, that's what you need to do, is you need to go online at travel.state.gov to see if it's gotten to us. Or you need to get that tracking number from the post office and find out what is going on with it, if it hasn't reached us or not.
Well, I don't really know, because I feel like it's almost like a love-hate relationship, because now I'm reading on your website, you're gonna do a travel, but now we want you to reconsider, and then the behavior's consistent, like, can you look at me so you can get punched in the face, or can you move your head so you can get your nose plugged?
Would you like me to connect you to an application specialist so they can look up of.
Well, I don't know who you are. There has been other factors.
I'm in general information. I give general information about the passport.
Well, it seems like I got contradictory information too about the VA website.
You want to check your status.
The VA website I got, I say, well, there's
I need to transfer you to an application specialist.
Well, there was these guys that I was on the deployment with, and then I go in there and everybody starts walking behind me. I can't just hold up the line.
I have no idea.
And then the cops show up, so I don't, it's like, well,
I have no idea about what's going on there at the post office.
I paid $100 last month to live on the mat, and then I paid them $100 this month, but they haven't even took the $100 yet.
If you have applied for a passport, I can transfer you to an application specialist to look up and see if your passport is being processed.
It's not just that. They say, well, it's the process, it's this, it's that. We talk. Things don't happen that way.
Sir, would you like me to transfer you to an application specialist?
It's only been 11 minutes. It's only been 11 minutes. So what is?
I'm going to have to release this.
Are you having a good day, though?
I'm having a fine day. I'm having a fine day, but you're being difficult, and I'm going.
What do you mean? If there was the armory on 44th Street in Grand Rapids, what would they say? They wouldn't say we're gonna take your passport. They wanted me to give them all information that wasn't pertaining to it. And I complied. But when I complied, I paid them $406. And
what information did they ask that didn't apply?
It was the old passport. After a series of dialogues, I finally had the old passport returned. They say, well, now you're going to take the new passport and apply for the new passport. I ended up complaining. I received a call from an individual. He said to call you guys and talk to you. I talked to another federal employee. They said to call and talk to you.
If you have an old passport that's recent, then you do have to submit your...
No, it says it's expired. If expired, it's on your if expired, it's in your possession.
That doesn't matter. If it's even expired and it's not been over 5 years from the expiration.
Yes, it's not. That's not. See, that's not it. That's not it, because the other underlying issue is in the United States, they were telling you to do all this other bad stuff.
Okay, sir,
So then you find out there's a series of problems that people have and they're acceptable, but you're like, well, I don't want those problems.
Sir, I'm going to have to release this call.
What do you mean? Don't you want to talk?
I have other customers waiting on the line.
What is this? Aren't you guys, well, yeah, we say this, we do that, but you don't.
But
I pay $100 to my family. I don't want other people in between us.
On your application.
What?
Would you like to check your status on your application?
See, this is the thing that... If
you don't tell me, I'm going to have to release this call.
What do you mean? I told you that this is the thing that you guys are saying this and that. I'm not giving out my personal information. Master Adobe said, Sensei Adobe said, don't give out your personal information.
Sir,
adaptive judo
if you
protocol
write-
is saying that the adaptive judo protocol in sensei, Mayor Max has said that
Sir,
not to give you out the information.
sir, I'm going to have
Because ComSec S1 through S9 has it.
I
S9